What's that? You want to know how I mic my bass drum? Okay. So about a year and a half ago, I have been wanting to find a way to have a microphone placed inside of the bass drum to stay there. I wanted to leave it there. I didn't want to have to re-mic it every time, figure out how to get a consistent sound. So over the years of playing, I've found that I need a very consistent bass drum sound. I need to have a consistent level that I can hear on stage all the time. If I don't have that, I struggle with my playing. I play off balance, because I'm consistently trying to hit my bass drum pedal harder so that I can actually hear. And I didn't want to go the route of having something like a butt kicker that's placed on the drum throne that vibrates whenever you hit it. It's too cumbersome for me, something else that I have to deal with. I wanted something really basic and really simple. So my main gig is playing in a cover band. I know, I get it. I just lost some, if not all of you right there. That's a whole topic for a whole other video. So we use in-ear monitors on stage, so having a consistent volume of kick drum is very important and is a little bit easier with IEMs. I wanted really a mic to sit there, I would plug it in and I would set it and forget it.
I'll just put it in this machine over here, set it and forget it.
So in my band, we get to play a variety of stages literally all over the world, and it's fantastic. We play some really big arena-sized places, and then we play some very small venues with small stages. And on those stages, and even on the big stages, my bandmates are running around all over the place, jumping around, knocking things over, and at some point, the bass drum and the bass mic stand fall victim to that. So if the kick drum mic is moved or knocked over, I can't hear it. Nobody else can hear it. So it causes me, like I said before, to be off balance in my playing and causes me to have to hit harder than I want to or that I need to. Also, another reason is, and this may sound lame, but we also have a logo head on the front of the bass drum that has the name of the band on it. Having a mic stand and a microphone sticking out the front of the bass drum head, to me, doesn't look good. It might be vain, it might be shallow, it may be stupid, but it's something that I care about and I don't like it. I wanted to fix that, deal with it. So at one point I had been turned on to the Kelly Shu mic suspension kit. It does just that. It is a mounting system that sits inside the bass drum that you put a microphone in, and it is literally suspended by these rubber ropes that you attach to the inside of the bass drum. Now the problem with that for me was that every show I would have to go in with a microphone cable, go inside of the bass drum, and then find the end of the mic and plug a cable into it. I don't want to do that. Basically, I'm really lazy. I'm all about making things me-proof. So in dealing with not wanting to have to run a cable through the front of the bass drum head, I had to figure out a way to put a microphone jack on the outside of the shell. Problem with me is I didn't want to have to deal with drilling holes in the shell of my drum. Honestly, if it can be messed up, I will find a way to do it. So I wanted something really, really easy. So I came across the May EA system. Now May EA makes a bunch of different internal mounting systems for all drums. They do them for snare drums, tom, and even bass drums. I liked the Kelly Shu mount the best, but I liked the May EA jack the best. And they make one that doesn't require any drilling. Basically, you remove the air vent grommet on the side of the bass drum and you simply put the jack there and screw it in on the inside and it literally stays right there. After you mount the jack, there's 3 cables that come with it. You take those 3 cables and you attach them to the 3 pins on the inside of the microphone. Now with this particular bass drum, I went with the Audix D6. It's perfect for me. It gives me great attack and then a great low end as well. So Kelly Shu has 3 models. They have the Pro model, which is metal aluminum shoe. Then they have a composite shoe. Now the metal one's a little bit more expensive and the composite one is a little bit cheaper. I went with the composite one and it's been great. They also make a flat one which is made for like boundary microphones like the Shure 91 that lay flat and usually sit at the bottom on a pillow inside the bass drum. They actually make one that suspends that microphone in the bass drum. You can also use the shoe mount to mount the microphone on the outside of the shell as well. Usually I've seen pictures where the microphone is basically at the porthole that's on the front head. You can do it where that, but that didn't look good to me. I wanted it to live inside of the drum. I wanted to set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
You set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Honestly, this was really easy. It took me total maybe 40 minutes. And neighbors. It's so easy. My keyboard player's two mini poodles, Ellie and Gracie. Could have probably done it in half the time. Hi Ellie and Gracie. If you'd like, you can subscribe to their Instagram channel here as well. They're that smart. Go ahead, I'll wait. Take out the garbage. So since I've already installed this, I did that about 1.5 years ago. This isn't going to be a how-to video. The instructions are really simple, and there's a couple of online tutorials that go through that process that are pretty good. So let's have a look inside the bass drum here, and then you can see what I'm talking about. So here it is. This is the Kelly Shu mount. This is the composite one. These are the rubber bands that actually suspend this in the air, and as you can see, it's not touching anything and it's pretty noiseless, and it suspends the microphone right here. This is all it is. These are the leather hoops that come with it, and you simply screw them with your lug screw, the screws that support the lugs. You just screw them into this leather piece, and then these hook onto here, and then they hook onto the shoe mount here. This is the May EA system. This is the part where you basically screw this into the shell. This is the cable that comes with it, and you basically run this straight into the back of your microphone. This comes with 3 little cables that go into the 3 XLR pins that are at the back of the microphone. And then I simply just took the excess wiring here and just took a Velcro strap and Velcroed it to the shoe mount itself. The mic cable is not flapping around inside and while I'm playing it and clicking and making a noise that the microphone would pick up. So here's the mic jack right here. Screw this on. There's no drilling whatsoever needed to mount this to the shell at all. You simply screw this part in and attach the mic cable here. This comes in and out. When you set up your bass drum, just click a mic cable in. You're ready to go. When you're done with the gig, unclick it, ready to go.
Set it and forget it.
So hopefully you found even just a little bit of this kind of, sort of useful or interesting, or maybe you have a different approach on how you mic your bass drum. So maybe leave a comment below and share it with us. Speaking of sharing, maybe share this video with a drum friend of yours, or maybe even a complete stranger. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again for asking me how I mic my bass drum. Until next time, keep on trucking. Keep on keeping on. Don't stop, get it. Keep on fighting the fight. Keep on moving. Okay, bye.